this award goes to the athlete that we feel showed the most overall improvement from development to attitude, performance, everything kind of combined. And we selected Joy Smith for that award. Next we have our Intensity Award, presented to the athlete who shows the most and best intensity in their performance, giving all they have all the time and doing it unselfishly to the Lord. Madison Live. Most Valuable Player, presented to the player who records the highest overall statistical marks throughout the entire season, has game-changing performances throughout the entire season. I'm going to throw some stats at you because I think it goes along with this award that we're giving out. Top 50 in Class 1A in scoring, scored 301 points, 12.5 a game. 27th in 1A in field goal percentage at 38% a game. 4th in 1A in blocks with 103. 104th in blocks out of over 1,600 players that recorded stats in blocks. And also, probably even more impressive, 8th in all classes and blocks. 3rd in 1A in fouls. I kind of threw that one in there. Maybe not the most rewarding of statistics, but 1st in 1A in rebounding with 352, 14.7 rebounds per game. And then 2nd in all classes in rebounding, and that's out of almost 5,000 players in all classes. So average pretty much in 14 of the games we played had a double-double for us, and really put up some big stats up there for us. Again, couldn't probably have done that without the rest of her team around her, but that goes to Kaylee Strong. All right. We're almost done here, so bear with us just a little bit longer. The Soaring Eagle Award, presenting to the athlete with the total overall person, a total person award, given in the recognition of spiritual leadership in sports, total commitment, performance, attitude, athletic ability, academic performance, the athlete who shows the best all-around character, ability, and accomplishments. Most notably, as far as stats are concerned, she finished the season with 113 assists for us, which was in the top 10 in 1A. She was also in the top 25 of all classes in assists, in the assist category. Again, there's over 5,000 players, so she was in the top 25 of those 5,000 players in assists. Player that always was a leader for us throughout her whole career, in my opinion. On and off the court, players, we would look to her as the player on the coach who we wanted to go and talk to communicate what we wanted to get done. She was a leader, always would volunteer to pray for us before games, at practice. Sometimes that was a race between some of our players to see who could volunteer first to be the person to pray. Probably the best comment that I had on this player from a parent this year was, even though she's not the best athlete out there on the court, may not have the best statistical stuff out there on the court, she's always given everything that she has, every second that she's out there on the court. Not the fastest player, and I can't remember exactly how that parent put it, but I thought it was very, very high comment, and it was very good, and that goes to Natalie Hagan. The last thing that I have to mention before I turn it over to my wife, Kaylee has also been selected to play get this correct here, the 1A Girls Coaches Association Gatorade All-Star Game. That's a mouthful. For Class 1A, that will be at Mount Mercy University in Cedar Rapids, April 3rd. That's obviously an invite only type of a thing. And so, if you're not doing anything on April 3rd and you'd like to go see Kaylee play another basketball game, I'm sure she would love the support. Maybe not, but I'm sure some of us will be going over to watch her when she plays in the All-Star game there in Cedar Rapids. So.
Before we finish tonight, we just want to take a few minutes to thank all the people that have played a huge role for us. And John, we just want to thank you for, I could stand here and list probably 3,000 different things, so I'll just say everything that you did for us this year, the support, all of that. So thanks, John, for all the snow rearrangements and emails and connections you've made for us this year. So I know Greg and Rosemary aren't here tonight, but I do want to thank them. They did a really great job at the home games for us, helping with the stats and the clock and stuff like that, so we appreciate them. Phil Swift, I want to thank you. Somewhere, there you are. Thank you for doing the stats for us. That's a huge job with a lot of, marks to make. And I don't even know how many games you actually saw besides the book that you were looking into. So thank you for that. Bob Snyder is somewhere here too. There he is. Thanks, Bob, for the away games, and Joanne, wherever she is too. Thanks for doing the stats for away games for us some of the time. You guys kind of traded off there a little bit, but I appreciate that very, very much. And Terry also helped with stats this year too, so thanks for filling in when we needed you in those extra areas. So the next person I would like to thank is Liz. We appreciate all the press that you've done for us this year. I know the girls loved seeing their pictures in the paper, right? Even the funny ones. Danae pulling people over her back. I know you didn't take that one, but we love that one. So, thank you for the press that you did for the school. I know that's huge in promoting the school, and it was really great all you did for that. So, the next person I would like to thank, I need to bring up here, and that's Beth Hagen. We have two little guys in our life that mean the world to us. And for the last several years, Beth has played a huge role in their life. Without Beth, there is, a million babysitters needed. Beth babysat for us for every practice. Okay, she came to our house and watched our kids. She took them to her house, she took them places, she did everything that they needed. And so we thank so much what you've done for them during games. Mike, too, I know you played a huge role. Your wife did put in a few more hours than you did.
But I ate more than she did.
Yeah, he did supply the food, and my kids will be wondering where the Skittles are
right.
next year. When they come to games. So, anyway, Beth, thank you so much for all you've done and how you've served our kids. We put together this plaque for her, and I just want to read real quickly what it says because it describes the role that she played so well for us. It says, God has a special place for each of us to serve, and you have chosen to follow his path. You've been the hands, the feet, the voice, and the love of God expressed in many different ways. You have chosen to honor him as you have served in his name. Thank you for your willingness to serve, to give of yourself, and to be used where God has placed you. You have blessed our lives. And there's a picture of our little... And then we want to thank you boys and the boys coaches. You guys played a huge support role for us. I think I said this last year too, but we would have loved for you guys to go in and change at the locker room and come back and cheer for us the rest of the second half. I know that doesn't work that way, but you definitely were missed in the second half, and we thank you for the support you played during games, before games, after games, the encouragement that you gave to these young ladies. And then